Hey guys, what's up? MAXCORP here, and I got quite a story to tell you guys. Now this is something that usually happens pretty often amongst all SR people when you bring an 890 jump. But I figured, you know what? It's not so crowded in the server. Maybe people have gotten off of the 890 high, and they're not going to be too crazy. Maybe they'll leave me alone this time, because I have had times where people aren't as active in Alisar, and it was like, oh, that's 890 jump, cool. Then they go about their day with their own ships. Now I want to come here because it's the most convenient way to just, put your 890 jump to the side and go in real quick, get your ships, and bring them out so you can put them inside the hangar. Now I go to do that, and the first guy, I actually noticed because it tells me that someone has entered my ship's comms. And I asked the guy nicely, I say, basically, can you leave me alone to enjoy my ships? I asked nicely. I was like, let me try to ask nicely. I'm really agitated. Like, I do not want any problems with people clipping in my ship and I have to kill someone yet again. So, I try to go about my day. I park my ship on top of the hangar doors, and I attempt to fly somewhere a little more secluded. And there's this vanguard who apparently was interested in me. He kind of follows me, and then I fly off somewhere further because I was annoyed. And I tried to scan. I don't know, my scanners were, I don't know if they weren't working or what, but I couldn't scan anyone that was around me, so I figured I was out of range. So when I figured that, I went ahead and I went to my hangar to open up the door, and this is what I find. I see this guy already getting out of his vanguard, and I was like sort of panicky. He was a little far away from me for my guns to really be accurate, so I had a really tough time aiming on him, and I was shot dead. And I figured this was it. I just kind of wrote his name down, put him on the corporation wanted list, and I was going to try to get another 890 jump, and just go about my day when these other guys, one of the guys who actually tried to get in the ship the first time, and then I asked him nicely, and he basically obliged, he offered to help get my ship back, or get the guys who got my ship, because I obviously have to replace it with a new one, but I'd get a satisfaction if I took my power back and destroy those guys. So I would love to see them blown up by the Retaliator and Eclipse that these two guys had chasing them. But these guys that kept running, and it was really difficult to get to them. Eventually we found them at a resting spot. They were stopping for some reason, and we were getting closer and closer and closer until eventually we were within range to attack them and launch all of their torpedoes. They did that, and they had no more ammunition to attack them because the enemy had already left. They left while the missiles or torpedoes were after them. So these two guys, they decided they were going to go to bed. I guess they live on the other side of the world. And I figured, you know what? I'm going to do this the only way I can do this. 890 versus 890. And 890 is going to be able to take out an 890. I'm going to self-destruct and kill these guys. And that's pretty much what I did. I got my own satisfaction from that. It felt good because these guys pretty much deserve it. It's pretty much some douchebags. And yeah. Anyways, guys, this is my little story. I just want to share this with you guys. These scumbags at Alisar, they just don't learn. They don't learn. But yeah, you know what? Karma's gonna happen, and today was karma. I destroyed them. They got it out of my ship. I hope they enjoyed the little bit of time they had in there, because I took it away. I took my power back. Anyways, guys, that's it. We're out.